What's happening, Chief? Progress. Sweet, sweet progress. Sometimes it's easy to make it. Sometimes it seems unattainable, and this is why it's unattainable to you. Not because there's anything special about you, but it's about your mindset. It's about your mindset, it's about your priorities, it's about your discipline. There's something you want, yes? Something you want to do, there's something you want to be, and to get there, you obviously have to put in the work. I'm not trying to call a spade here, but that's the truth, right? Okay. But in putting in the work, maybe you get a week or so in, and you just can't stay consistent. Things get in the way, as they do, and your mind gets taken off course. I like to say there's only so much energy and focus you have in a day, and this isn't an excuse to be lazy, but it is obvious that the thing you prioritize the most is the thing you're going to excel in the most. Where are you spreading your energies? Do you understand? I'll give you an example. I've not been as disciplined with the gym recently. Now, there are reasons for this. Excuses. Reasons being, for the last few weeks I've been quite ill. But I've been getting better. I could have gone yesterday and I just didn't, out of pure laziness. I was a little hungover from taking my mum out to a birthday dinner. But I still could have pushed through that. And the gym used to be my number one priority. Now I am owning that. I aim to get back on it today. Say less, do more. But you know the one thing that I never miss is this. I've recorded videos while I've been hungover, while I've been ill, while I've felt like shit in myself mentally and physically, and that's the difference, bro. Because I'm happy with my physique to an extent, but I know it could be so much better if I treated the gym like I treat this. And maybe I will again someday, because I want to. But right now it's hard to prioritize it, and this isn't me making excuses. It's just the truth. But when it comes to what I want from life, having a God-level physique is around second place to this. And it comes across in my life. Because no matter where my head's at, this is always something that I do, bro. And this is why you can't make progress. Because if something doesn't mean that much to you, so much that no matter how you feel you're going to push yourself to do it, then you don't give a shit enough. Because all anyone will ever tell you is to do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. It's to stop being lazy, it's to be disciplined. Yeah, those things are great, but if you don't have a reason to do it, and if the only reason you're doing it is because you want to be like the next guy, then it's not going to last long. You need a reason, you need a purpose. Why are you doing what you're doing? Now, yes, always strive to exercise. And the reason can be because people will look at you and respect you more subconsciously. Because you'll respect yourself more. Those are good reasons. But it's not the reason. Why do you think people get into the best shapes of their life when they're competing or doing it for something, like getting in shape for a movie or for a fight? That animalistic, I need to be this way, is what will push you further than anything. Like, I know I will get back into the gym just as intensely as I have before, maybe even more intensely. I go through waves. I never give it up fully because I know how important my physique is to me. But I used to go 5 times a week. And to be fair, with my work, I can only maximum go 4, sometimes 3. And this week the week's just started, but last week I barely went too. But I've been doing it for long enough where I know that I will meet that intensity, but what that is paired with is what my current mission is. Right now I'm okay with maintaining. I'd quite like to put on weight, but it's different from quite liking to and wanting to. Do you understand? Needing to. I remember the summer of 2022, I decided I was going to bulk. And I'm not a big guy compared to most standards, but I used to be really skinny. And I set my mind on it, and I went to the gym 5 times a week, every week. The littlest I'd go is for several months. I did workouts where, to be honest, I was probably staying at the gym way too long and pushing myself way past my energy levels. I was eating ridiculous amounts. I almost got to 80 kilograms, which is good for me. I actually developed stretch marks from how quickly I was gaining muscle. That was the number one priority for me, and that's the intensity I can bring. This is the number one priority for me. So of course other things are going to suffer. So it's not just about finding that thing, but it's about setting your priorities. Now, just because you prioritize something first doesn't mean you should let something go completely. Like I had this week. I'm being honest about that. I could have still gone to the gym 1 extra day. Sometimes you have to let things slip a bit, but don't let them slip completely, because that is laziness. But regardless of what happens to everything else, that one thing that you focus on, you need to want it. You need to want it even when you don't want it. I woke up this morning in a haze. The first thing I see when I wake up is my whiteboard of goals, and I literally looked at it with a blank expression, and it made me feel nothing. I didn't give a shit. Sometimes, bro, I wake up like that, absolutely not caring about anything. But something drives me to be here. Maybe it's because I've got the momentum of doing it every day, but I know this is what I need to be doing. So even when I don't want this, I want it. I know it doesn't really make sense, bro, but do you understand at the same time? What's your purpose? And even that isn't enough, because then you have to bring the hard work and discipline of making yourself do it, even when you physically feel like you can't, or mentally. But if you want that thing and you want to be successful, know that success doesn't come to those who put in the same amount of work as everyone else. You have to do that little bit extra. Because yeah, I could sit here. There have been days where I've uploaded a video that might have not been that valuable. Only gets a fraction of the views of my most popular ones, right? And I could sit here saying, well, missing a day wouldn't make that much difference to the algorithm. Maybe, but it would make that much difference. And that much difference every day accumulates. And that's how you beat your competition. Consistency, discipline, priorities. And then, bro, I promise you will make progress. Sort out what you really want. Spend some time with yourself, away from distractions, and then put in the fucking work. And remember, say less, do more.